to make sure the dogs are in good shape, and we also, the state has a vet that comes.
Okay, it's 3 p.m. We're here today at RMV Brockton. Let's see how public officials act in the course of their duties at RMV Brockton. Cameras on deck. Just wait here?
They're going to come and look for you.
Okay, cool. Just stay at the car. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you?
Some water. It's water.
If I wasn't rich, you wouldn't be pulling up to my funeral. First they kissing you, hugging you, then they suing you. You would hate to see me reach my full potential. You want me robbing, popping violence, popping pistol. I'm going to college, cut to the youngest, I'm influential. Thought they ain't know that I was intellectual. You trying to change your life, but they won't let you. Guess all the pain that I went through had to be the recipe. I stood tall through it all, it brought out the best in me. Hey yo, dismiss all them charges, that ain't my destiny. Everything I said, I stood on it, I got integrity. GA, I put my hood on it, I bring the chest with me. You need security by your grave so you can rest me.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it.
You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump, a political chump. You today are in the hands of a government of segregationists, racists, white supremacists, who belong to the Democratic Party. Comes in power, he takes all the Negro leaders and invites them for a coffee. Those Uncle Toms can't pass up the coffee. They come away from the coffee table telling you and me that this man is all right, playing a giant con game, a political con game. You know, I'm not the kind of person who come here to say what you like. I'm going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not.
The charge of violence against us actually stems from the guilt complex that exists in the conscious and subconscious minds of most white people in this country. They know that they've been violent in their brutality against Negroes, and they feel that someday the Negro is going to wake up and try and do unto them as they have done do unto the whites as the whites have done unto us.
How you doing? How are you, Mr. Cornelius?
Doing great.
All right.
All right, good to see you.
Pleasure to see you. And you
Yes,
are, sir?
Officer Parker.
Officer Parker.
you
Badge
doing?
number?
9532.
532. Thank you, sir.
So today, unfortunately, you're not able to sponsor bonus royalties
And that is, sir?
because you know.
Okay. And you know that how?
Because your last
Have you
customer
seen?
told
Have you seen?
your
Listen,
last customer told
Have you seen any paperwork today, sir, Mr. Cornelius?
you work for. So
Have
from
you
today,
evidence that I
from
work
today
for
on,
anyone?
From today,
Sir.
we are hitting you with a no trespassing.
Okay.
So you're not able to come back here.
Oh,
All right.
okay. You know, I'm putting you on notice you're in violation of my civil rights,
No, I'm
sir.
not.
Mr. Cornelius, you are in violation of my civil rights. You have not seen any paperwork today, Mr. Cornelius, and I believe that this is discrimination. And I'm sorry, sir. You know, I'm being cordial, I'm being civil. Am I being formally trespassed from the property,
Yes,
sir?
you are.
Okay, I will leave immediately. I will comply with that. And I'm doing it under duress, okay? Because if otherwise, what would happen, sir, if I don't leave the property today? Out of public property, by the way, sir. Public property. You understand that, sir? You understand this is public property? Okay, we will discuss that in court, but this is public property. And there is no lawful reason for a citizen to be trespassed from public property. And how did you come here, sir? Are you assigned here today, sir?
No, I was called.
He was called. It was a dispatch by Mr. Cornelius. Thank you. I appreciate.
To be honest with you, I don't even know.
I understand.
But they asked me to trespass people from the property.
I understand.
I'm required to do my job.
I
understand what I'm saying?
I understand that you are required to do your job, but I'm being cordial, right? We're being cordial.
Do you have your ID?
Can you give me one second? Okay. It's very alarming that I know that you've taken an oath and I've taken an oath to serve this country. I have. It's saddening. I almost want to cry right now for what's going on right now. This is totally unjustified and it's discriminatory. You took an oath as well.
I did,
and it's to uphold our civil rights here.
Correct.
You took that oath. And I just want you to make you aware that, like I said, I comply totally under duress because you're threatening. Obviously, if I don't comply, I'm going to get arrested today, right? So I'm leaving right away, sir, and that's it.
And for the record, he did say you worked.
I don't know what, you have no evidence of it,
That's
and
what he
neither
said.
does
He
his.
said he booked it online.
It doesn't matter.
And
You have no
worked it.
policy that says, no, sir, I'm not being combative or anything. I'm just putting you on notice that on this application here, that name does not appear anywhere,
It's not
and you
gonna-
have no
it's not
evidence
gonna-
of that,
it's not gonna-
and you have no policy
It's
to
not gonna-
give
yes,
you the
we do.
authority.
We do have a policy.
Okay,
Because
good
you went to
record.
the state house.
Okay.
And they already spoke to the state house.
Okay, good,
And the
good,
state house
good.
already told them
Good.
that they are not allowed
It's
to
okay.
do
That's
road tests in
between you
Massachusetts.
and another corporation. I don't represent when I come here. I don't represent that corporation,
got the business
and you
to
have
work
no
out.
evidence. It doesn't
just
matter.
said you
It doesn't matter what business I get. There is nothing that you have evidence of that. There is nothing that you have evidence of that, sir.
You just said it.
This is contract between you and me. Okay, sir, and I comply, and I'll leave right away, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, I'm not legally required to provide ID. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
I'm not
I
asking
can give you, sir.
I'm telling you I need your
Sir,
ID.
sir,
okay?
sir. You're violating my civil rights.
I'm going to need your ID.
Okay.
If you're being formally trespassed, I need to know your name and I need to have your ID.
Sir, you have to give me a warning and allow me to leave the property. That's the law. You have to give me a warning. You have to give me a warning, and now I comply and I leave the property, and I will not come back.
Listen,
at all.
I like that you can educate me on how to do my job.
No,
I'm
because I know.
I'm telling you I'm required to get your
I'm
ID.
putting you on notice, officer.
I'm putting you on notice.
Officer,
I need your ID.
you have no
okay?
lawful reason to ask for my ID. I
do.
will comply under duress, and I'm putting you on notice that you're violating my civil rights.
Just give me your ID.
No, you're violating my
playing
civil
games.
rights.
Just give me
There's
your
no
ID.
games. You're violating my
It's a
civil
game.
rights. It's not a game. The law is not a game. And you, as you already have admitted, have already said that you swore. No, I comply under duress, and you're violating my civil rights. Everything will be for you today.
What's that?
Everything will be FOIA today. FOIA, Freedom of Information Act request.
Yeah.
Everything will be FOIA. Thank you, sir. This is a sad day in our country.
Listen, I don't even know what they're talking about.
It's but you're supposed to. You're supposed to ask your supervisor.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful before you violate people's civil rights. You have to be very careful. You have to be. I didn't have to lawfully ID to you. I didn't have to because this is not a crime. This is not a crime.
It is a crime.
It's not a crime. It's a crime only.
It's a crime when an officer demands your ID and you don't give it.
It's not. It's not.
It is.
Sir, it's not. Not even in Massachusetts. And I'm invoking federal jurisdiction here.
Yeah.
It is not a crime to be this is not a crime. It's a crime when if I did a crime and you trespass me because I did a crime, now it's justified. What you're doing here is not lawfully justified. That's why I'm not required to give you an ID. I gave it to you under duress. I gave it to you under arrest. I complied.
What do you think?
But it's a violation of my civil rights.
What do you
period,
think
sir. And after that, I won't say anything. I would like to go. Am I free to go, sir? Am I free to go? I was detained for this. Am I free to go now?
You're free to go at any time you want.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you, sir.
Back.
Thank you, sir.
You'll be formally.
If I come back, what would happen to me if I come back? Subject to arrest.
You will.
And that's because I can't do any business in this RMV at all. At all, sir.
That's
even as saying, yes. If I come here and I have to do any type of business, I am not allowed on this property.
You're not allowed on this property.
But I'm allowed in any other RMV. But in this RMV, I'm being trespassed because I committed a crime.
You do not commit a crime.
Okay, good. Thank you for the record that you know of. But you are violating my civil rights. I don't appreciate it. And you are, sir? State police?
No.
You have a state police.
Free to go.
What was your name? Are you a supervisor?
You're free to go, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You'll see me in court. Everyone will see me in court. Okay, yeah, no problem, no problem. Absolutely. I want to be lawful. I haven't been treated that way, but I want to be totally lawful. I always have been. Can I get my information? Thank you very much. When we came into agreement that I'm doing this for you, there's no other contractor here. It's just you and me. See, another name, a fictitious name like RMV, those are not real people. We are real people.
Yeah, I know.
See, we are real people. We are real people. Make sure you have your permit. I don't have anything. That's my signature on it, sir. What are you talking about? That's my signature on it. That's my contract.